Thank you for watching, and in this video we are gonna cover the advanced mates. So in SolidWorks assemblies, the basic mates works pretty fine, but there are some kind of situations when we need to bring our big guns like advanced mates. So in this video we are gonna cover how to use advanced mates. So right now we have an assembly here and we are in assembly, and into the ribbon section, as you know, there is an option for the mates. So I'm gonna click on the mates. And then in the mates, you can see there are options like coincident, parallel, perpendicular, tangent, concentric, all these basic mates which we already covered in the previous videos. But these are all options available under the standard menu. But right now I am talking about the advanced mates. So I'm going to click, which is on the top of the standard advanced. And although there are other options like mechanical and analysis as well. So we are going to cover the advanced. So I'm going to go into the advanced. In the advanced mates, you can see there are different options. So we are going to cover one by one. So let's go into the first one, which is profile center. So I'm going to click the profile center. So what it's going to do is it's just going to bring two different profiles into the center of each other. So I'm going to select this face and then I'm going to select the base of this profile. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna bring the whole profile or part into the center of this profile or part. And then what I can do is, like, there are options to flip the orientations. If I want to move them in this orientation, I can. So like you can see, in whatever the orientation you want to move, you can just move by using these two arrows. Okay, then there is another option. If you want to create a space between these two profiles, as you can see right now there is no space. These are on each other. So if I want to create some space, so what I can do is I can just click here and let's say I want to create a space of 1 inch between these two profiles. So it's gonna dip into that, but don't worry if I want to bring it to the top. So what I can do is, like, there is an option for flip dimension. So I'm just gonna click it and then it's going to flip the dimension. So right now, as you can see, there is a difference between these two profiles, which is 1 inch. And then I'm going to click the green check mark. So in this way, it's going to save over a lot of time. So otherwise I need to use different mates to do this. Okay, so the next option is symmetric. So let's go into the symmetric. So I'm going to click the symmetric. So to create a symmetry between two parts, so what I need to do is I need to select first at what plane I want to create a symmetry. So what I can do is I can go here and then suppose this is the right plane. I want to create a symmetry between these two parts. So I'm going to select the right plane and then I need to select part. So I'm going to select this face and then I'm going to select this face. Okay, so in that way I can create a symmetry between these two parts. So I'm fine with it. So I'm going to click the green check mark. And now you can see if I want to move one part, so because I already create a symmetry as compared to as a reference of right plane, so they are gonna move because of this symmetry. This is pretty interesting. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video where you can find my course link, in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to the next option, which is width. Okay, what I can do is, like, we can just create a specific width between any planes or faces. So I'm gonna go into the widths. So as you can see, let's zoom in a bit. As you can see, like this face, this one, this face and this face, these are not parallel to each other because they are cut in a specific angle. So what if I want to bring them into the center of these two faces? Like, I want to bring this purple part between this cut or face and this cut. So I want to bring into the center or a specific width. So what I can do is, like, I can go into the width and then I can select faces. Like this face I can select and I can select this face. And then I need to select the part. What I can do is I can select this face and I can select this face. So it's automatically gonna move according to the width of these two faces. So it's gonna bring into the center. So I'm gonna click the green check mark. So again, it's gonna save over a lot of time. So we can just do this by using just a single mate, which is called width mate. But as you can see, I can move up and down, but I can't move right and left. Okay, let's go into the next one. So next is path mate. Path mate is like we can just move a part, or we can create a mate between a part or any specific path, which I am gonna cover into the next video. So that's why I'm gonna leave this. So let's go to the next one, which is linear coupler. I need to select two faces first. So I'm gonna select this face, and then I'm gonna select this face. So these are two my faces where I want to create a coupler, and then I need to select the reference. I need to select this body. Suppose I want to select this body 2 times, and then I'm gonna click the green check mark. Okay, so as you can see, if I'm gonna move this, so because I already create a coupler between this part and this part, so if I'm gonna move this, so this part is gonna move. And as you know, like there is a symmetry between this part and this part. So this part is moving because of this, and this part is moving because of the symmetry with this part. So as you can see, I can move. And the main part, which is reference, that is the biggest part here. Okay, so as you can see, we can go into the feature manager, and into the feature manager, you can see there are the mates which we already created. So into the linear coupler mates, what I can do is I can create a different ratio between these two couplers. So right now it's 1:1 ratio. So what if I want to move one part a bit faster than other? So I can create a ratio 3:1, and then I can click the green check mark. So now you can see, like if I'm gonna move this, so it's gonna move with the 1:3 ratio. Like if it's gonna move 1 step, so it's gonna move 3 steps. As you can see, it's the down one is pretty fast because there is a ratio or relation of 1:3 ratio. Okay, there are two more interesting options which I would like to highlight here. So as you can see right now, what I can do is I can move these parts freely, like there is no limitations on them. So what if I want to make some limits, like they should not move like this close or this far, so I can create a limit between them. So what I can do is, as you can see, there is an option of distance under the linear coupler. There is an option for the distance, so I can go into the distance, and then I can select my faces. I want to select this face, and then I want to select this face. Okay, and now you can see there is an option. This is the maximum distance if you want to have between these faces. So what I can do is I can select, let's say 5 inches, and then the minimum distance, let's say 0, and then I'm gonna click the green check mark. So what I can do is, like now if I would move, the maximum closest distance is 0. They are on 0 right now, and the maximum is 5 inches. So the minimum is 0, maximum 5 inches, as you can see. Okay, so similar to distance, there is another option which is angle. We can create some specific angle between two surfaces or two faces. So what I can do is, as you can see under the distance, there is an option for the angle. So I can create some specific angle. Suppose I want to select this face and this face, and then I can create an angle which is 30 here. So if I'm not happy with this, so I want to change the dimension, so I can just click flip dimension. So it's gonna move here, as you can see. So I can, in this way, I can create some specific angle between any faces. So I'm gonna click the green check mark. So this was all about the advanced mates, and they are gonna save you a lot of time, and they are gonna help you when the basic mate does not help you in some kind of complex situations. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then don't forget to check the course link in the description. Thank you.